Have you ever tried really hard at something and then you finally get it and it's just as amazing as you thought it was going to be? The uphill battle and biting off more than you can chew finally paying off. If you watched my last shrimp tank video, you'll know things didn't exactly go according to plan, but such is life. What started off as a quick emergency rebuild and me telling myself to keep it simple and that I don't need a million plants, which lasted about a whole 5 minutes tops, slowly turned into a tiny underwater jungle that I, as per usual, got super carried away with. Welcome to GH Aqua. The aquarium is full-blown leaking. Got rid of most of the water, have all the shrimp and everything in here. There's another bucket here with all the plants. And yeah, just waiting for the rest of this to settle down. This is the crack that sparked it all. Yeah, so now this is kind of what we're working with. Alright, so now that you're all caught up on my shrimp tank misfortunes, and we've all learned a valuable lesson on patience, let's get into this build. I had every intention of keeping this build super simple and getting, another small little tank and just being done with it. But then I saw this tank and it was on sale. Of course it was coming home with me. Bigger and a good deal, no brainer if you ask me. So here we are. The tank I got is 35 inches or 90 centimeters in length, 8 inches or 20 centimeters wide, and 10 inches or 26 centimeters high. So keeping with my simple theme intentions, I figured I'd reuse the same rocks from the last build, which honestly I got from my local river, because simple, right? I started off by arranging my redemption rocks on a towel that was about the size of the bottom of the tank. Figured this would make it way easier on my back and I'd be way less likely to scratch my new tank while fiddling around with them. I still ended up changing it around when I actually put them in anyway, but at least I had a base idea of how I was going to arrange them. I also added some crystals that I mindlessly threw in for positive energy, because why not? These somehow were the survivors. I mean, they definitely weren't winning any beauty contests. They looked like they'd had a pretty rough couple weeks, but they were still alive. And honestly, so was the dream of making this tank work. So everybody was getting a second chance. Planting has got to be one of my favorite parts of building a tank. It's also the part where it looks like absolutely nothing is happening until suddenly everything starts coming together. I wasn't trying to make this look perfect on day one. I actually wanted to leave room for the plants to grow in naturally. But honestly, some of my favorite aquariums aren't the ones that look finished right away. They're the ones that slowly become something completely different over time. Yeah, so we got a bunch of plants all through the back there, and they'll grow in. Got the front, grasses, Monte Carlos, some Anubias in that little cave, some more Rotalia. Yeah, the glass is a little wet because I had to spray everything down, but yeah. A little trick that I learned that makes a huge difference is pouring the water over a paper towel. It slows everything down enough that you don't end up having to redo all of your hard work, which is great because I really wasn't in the mood to replant everything all over again. Now got all of the top layer of leaves and plants out of here. Oh my god, look at blueberry covered in all of the shrimps. Hi guys, I know you guys are probably hungry, huh? How's everybody doing? The filter looked kind of gross, but I needed the beneficial bacteria to cycle the tank, so I didn't clean it. I grabbed my lily back that I was storing in my bigger tank for the time being, and it was finally time to show everyone their new home. I'm actually not even sure who was more excited to get in there, me or the little critters. In case you're wondering why there's plants in here, because guess what? Why not? It's all going back to the same aquariums anyway. So yeah, we're gonna use that, and we're gonna use the little feeding tube. I got a little bit of food in there, but we just gotta take that out. It's a little hard to do it one-handedly, but here we go. Let's see. Move to clean this one. Oh, heck. Yeah. So that's what that looks like. And yeah, we're just gonna try dropping some of this food in here, and hopefully we don't make a mess. Let's give this a whirl. Never done it like this before, so let's go down. Let's grab a couple worms. Now hopefully all that food, there it goes. Oh, that's cool. All that food falls, and everyone. Oh yeah. Oh, that's working so well. Perfect. Well, then there we go. There's the baby shrimp. I just wanted to, oops. That is a massive skeleton. So he's been eating some spirulina, and now his brain is turquoise. You can see little berries. So it's been about a day. Plants are growing a little bit. The shrimp look like they're enjoying themselves. Little crystal in there. And the Nubius is doing pretty good. Yeah. So far, so good. So, as much as I loved how the tank looked so far, it felt a bit bare. No worries, there's CO2 for that. So that's just what I did. This was my first time using CO2, so I was a bit hesitant. I kept the bubbles really slow, and I probably checked the color of the CO2 dropper every 15 minutes for the first few hours. So far, the tank seemed to be thriving with life, with babies literally everywhere you look. Check this little guy out, catching a ride on Mrs. Snail. I'm telling you guys, something about building a new tank, I always seem to end up with babies of all different variations. Snail babies, shrimp babies, fish babies, all the babies. Look how baby Snail has gotten big since you guys last saw her. This little bundle is easily one of my favorite animals. Note to self, I should really make some shorts of her now that I have a better macro lens. Literally anything she does is so adorable. So I'd love to tell you that I stopped there, like any normal sane person would. I did not. The sickness continues. All right, so let's get into these plants here. You know what? I'm just gonna move these all off of. So what I did was I just put a wet paper towel here, and I thought that it would be good idea to have them on here, but it really isn't. Now everything's just wet. So we'll go through them one by one. I will not be pronouncing any of these plants because I can't, and I don't want to butcher it. So you'll just have to bear with me here. The answer is yes, I didn't order more plants. And that $150 aquarium was the best. You know what? I'm not even going to tell you what I spent so far. Unwrapping plants kind of felt like Christmas morning to me, and I wasn't about to ruin my self-made Christmas with semantics like numbers. I'll girl math it later. I just kept thinking back to watching Fish MD, and the longer I thought about it, the more I heard a lovely British man's voice just cheering me on. I picked up a few different Anubias varieties, some moss, and a whole bunch of Monte Carlo because I really wanted this tank to start feeling less like a new setup and more like a tiny underwater jungle. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's see. There. Alrighty, so got lots to choose from. We're gonna figure out what we're gonna do with all of these guys. So we're gonna put these guys in here. Yeah. Alright. Let's get started. So what I need to do is I need to glue something to this. Now, what are we gonna glue to it though? That is so pretty. Just gonna stick it in here somehow. There we go. It's really cute here. We're gonna go here, right? Something like that. So cute right here. So yeah, we're gonna this guy here, right? Oops, it's more. Oops, and here we go. Oopsie. All right. Well, so far, so good. Yeah, keep going. So we organized some of the Monte Carlo. Oh my gosh. I need a break. So after adding everything, that is what I have come up with. So before I get flooded with comments about how you shouldn't keep Caridina and Neocaridina shrimp in the same tank, give me a second to explain my parameters, because I hear you. I did keep my parameters in the middle, and I always kept an eye on them for any signs of distress. I also did speak to several shrimp breeders, and although they weren't pleased with me mixing the genetics, they said it was absolutely fine for me to keep them together as long as I was diligent on testing the water and tank maintenance. But with all that being said and done, since I've done filming for this tank, I've since separated them, and now they have their very own environments, because all little critters do deserve to live their best little lives. Now that we got that out of the way, I hope you'll enjoy the rest of this video, and if you have the urge to be mad and smash something, smash that like and subscribe button. It'll make you feel better, I promise. But listen, I will have some amazing tanks coming up that you won't want to miss. Now let's keep going, because the shrimp need a snack, and I have just the thing for them to munch on. All right, let's see what these guys think of these shrimp lollies. They got some good stuff in here. This is what is in them. The different colors. Pretty excited. All right, let's see if the new guys like it. The old guys love it. So I'm not sure if you saw these earlier in the video, but I found these shrimp sticks while scrolling through Amazon one day. Things like this are sometimes hit and miss, but this was an absolute hit. The shrimp were the first ones on the scene, immediately investigating and inquisitive. Next came the Roombas. My Roombas are my mystery snails. Oh yeah, I call them the Roombas because, well, they're just little Roombas hoovering around the tank. Anyway, the Roombas got here just in time, and what did they start doing? Bumping and grinding that pole. Should I be blurring this out? As I channel my inner fish MD, I am going straight to the fish shop. So I haven't been documenting it, but as you can tell, there have been some changes in the tank. I moved a bunch of the dirt further into the back and made it, let me get rid of that, and made it go, so much glare. Made it go a little bit lower here so that we can get a little bit of height. I wanted to get a little bit of wood for the shrimp, so I ended up just using the Anubiuses and things that I already had in the tank and glued this piece of wood to the rock. I figured that the shrimp needed a little bit of wood. They've been kind of hiding out in the back here. I don't know if you can see it, but I have a lily here, and they just love to hang out back there. So I thought maybe that they needed some wood, so here we are. I also took out, oh my goodness, the entire Monte Carlo in the front. So we got all of that in, in here. And I also have another bucket here of some more plants. And unfortunately, I have one more that's sitting out in the living room, which I can show you later. But here we are for now. So yeah, it's kind of a beautiful disaster. All right, so let's put this sucker in here. All right, whoopsie. Oh no, please, by all means, bury yourself right where I just planted all the grass. Please, by all means. please just raise everything. Yeah, and then just make sure that when you're in there, you're in there. Yeah, go in and deeper. Amazing. So the aquarium is a little overgrown right now. As you can tell, there is green literally everywhere. I'm going to have to seriously do some serious trimming because it is an actual jungle. I mean, it's a pretty jungle, but it's a jungle. Like, some of these grow so fast, some of these stem plants, that, yeah, it's definitely a lot of upkeep for sure. But everything's growing really cool, and my lily is growing little leaves. That whole white leaf is brand new too. So yeah, we're gonna have to get in there and take care of this eventually. But yeah, everyone's living their best lives here. I could honestly keep this video going for another 10 minutes easily with all the footage I still have, but I think it might be overkill, so I'll just finish it off here. If you're still here, thank you so much for watching. And if you haven't yet, please like, share, and subscribe. As always, the YouTube overlords really like that. And if you're still here, just rage watching, I get it. But subscribe and give me a chance at redeeming myself. I'm pretty good at that. I'll be posting a video of the new tanks I set up for both the Caridina and Neocaridina shrimp, and you won't want to miss it. And remember, keep it wet, no regrets, keep it clean, and keep it green. Build it right, keep it bright. Toodles!